but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
I say it like this, like, okay, this is gonna be very controversial as fuck. But like, when a woman says something, she's such a thing. But when a guy says something, it's
the problem.
It's absolute. Because if he's really dominant, if you are proud of the fact that your man is dominant, that means he gets the law.
Sure. What dance or guitar, press come meet and money mama, hands on plate and eating na suko yikuma pesa to zokunika. Press come meet, press come meet, press come meet. Sure.
Yeah, hi, welcome to another episode of GLC. You got me, Vanka, over here. On my far right, you got my bro. Yo.
What's up, everyone? It's Bangs over here. And today we have a very special episode. First of all, it's the very first episode of the new year. Happy New Year to everyone out there.
Hey, yo.
Happy New Year to everyone out there. And on my left, we got a special guest, you know?
Yo, this is Kalume Say, from PE, Kubeja.
Yes, sir.
Just came back from the Boondoos right now.
Hey, back up.
Yeah, I just came back from the Boondoos, bruh. Like, been Eastern Cape traveling this entire time. And this is like the last spot until I leave again for Cape Town.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just had to visit my friends back. Yeah.
No, because I thought you were referring to PE as the Bundus.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. See, that's why I was like, back up.
No.
Back the fuck up.
I just said I came from, so like...
Yeah.
Oh, you just landed in PE again today?
Not today,
Yesterday.
but just a few days ago,
Yeah.
A few days ago, I was at Alexandria. And then
Oh, that's not far from here.
Just went past that, just past PA as well. So it's like one of those farms outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm from PA.
You're from PA?
Yeah.
Now, PA is pretty posh. I mean, you could have a nice vacation there, bro. Like,
For real.
In real life, you could have a very nice time.
Yeah. But yeah, guys,
PA.
we are. Right. But yeah, man. But yeah, man, we are back with a banger, So today we've got a couple of topics for you guys, and we thought that we would have Kalum here to maybe like share his thoughts on them, and dabble. So Vanka, what do we have for the people today?
Not to actually offend anyone, but yeah. So dating girls without fathers or like father figures, meeting
Yeah,
Instagram baddies
In real
in
life.
real life, sports betting.
And the sports betting addiction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like that's something we actually have to tap into.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start with this, dog, and then we'll see. I think men are needed. I mean, you can say, you see, oh no, men are trash, God guards here and all that and that, but men are needed. And society proves it. Because the way society looks right now it's in shambles,
Surely.
And specifically in the black community, because that's like the community that suffers the most from what you call this fatherless homes. But I'm not gonna like dive deep into it into the history because it's gonna go long. But I mean, I feel like if Sexy Red had a father, it wouldn't be going like that.
But like, I kind of get you, because I feel like when there's a father in the home, then he kind of like instills the
Order.
discipline. It just he instills order in the home, So then like, not that you live in fear, but like you live with the understanding of, if I do this, my father's gonna discipline me like crazy,
Honestly, there's also a different side to this coin, because I dated a girl who had a great father. Great father. That guy would pay for everything, pay for flights, pay for her place to stay, a car, everything. He was like the perfect model dad, and in this relationship, I was so unneeded that when it ended, it just was like I'm the guy who just left there. You get what I mean? So
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say is that there's overachiever dads out there that will have their daughters being like, I don't really give a shit about men in any case.
But okay, no, like answering what he's saying, and
Yeah.
that's the whole point of a dad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And to remove that thing of I need someone else
But you have to,
in my life.
You see, I feel like for me, like
For a lady though.
for me, growth in a person comes through like stress and hardships.
Mhm.
Like in some kind of way, you have to go through like circumstances that you've never been in before. So I just low-key kind of feel like if there was like some struggle in this relationship, there's this other psychological thing called what's that furniture place again? IKEA.
Okay.
They say it's the IKEA effect. When someone struggles with someone, they create a bigger bond rather than with someone who just gives out fully. Like there's a big there's a reason why girls like would date a rich nigga and still go back home and fuck some brokey.
So it's like
because there's a struggle there and
so
it keeps
it's like
them closer.
so it's like what you call this and one enemy keeps us together, and that enemy could be poverty or whatsoever that we're fighting together.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you could put it in those terms as well. But I think that when there is struggle and where there is like, baby, I really need help, I don't know what to do, he goes, tries his best, she starts appreciating that. The love goes in some kind of way, rather than, baby, I want this right now. Baby, I don't have it, don't worry, I'll ask my dad, it's all good. He's just a piece of fucking bricks at that point. You get what I mean?
But then though, isn't that what you look? What did you want that for your daughter?
I mean, I would want that for my daughter, but then, my daughter might grow up to be like someone pretentious or something like that, like some Karen or whatever. Maybe give her some hardships here and there.
Or maybe she like, I think I get what you're saying, like in the sense that she would grow up like with that ideology of, do you know who my dad is? Or,
Yeah.
do you know who I am?
Yeah,
Entitlement, yes. She'll
she'll be a very like Karen, someone who's just like feels like
No,
being
but
entitled.
But I don't think that's fully the case. Though.
Okay, I would prefer my daughter to ask me than some guys.
Yeah,
Some other
that's
guys.
true.
You understand? Because I at school there's this girl, we're just chilling and speaking. It's me and these two other girls, and this one girl says, "Yo, I would love she's lesbian, like I would love a baby mama right now, right?
Yeah, I know.
to like give me money and stuff like that." And then her friend,
Wait, back up. A baby mama.
she's lesbian.
How?
She wants someone with a kid.
She wants.
Sorry, a sugar mama, not a baby
Hey,
mama.
man, hey, hey, man.
A sugar mama, listen, a sugar mama name, because I want someone to give me money and stuff like that. And then her friend was like, why would you need a sugar mama? Like, if I want money, I'll just ask my dad. And then from that point on, that's when I decided that I'm gonna be that dad.
Which is super amazing. I think everybody should want to be
That
like
kind of
that.
dad.
Yeah.
But there's always some kind of two sides to the coin. What if you can't provide at a specific time and she throws that tantrum? And
No,
The
but
thing
then
is,
no,
you
yeah.
need to adjust your parenting style. You need to have a
Yes.
parenting style that's proper.
I
you
think
need to be
parenting style is the big
empathetic,
thing.
but then you need to be strict. So it's a thing of like, you need to be like, you have to work for things in life. You can't just get
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Like, if you need something, I'm able to provide
Yes.
you because I am your provider.
So it's very important that you try. It's not about giving the world to your daughter, but it's also
No,
teaching
but
her the world.
I feel like it is about giving the world to your
No,
daughter and
I-
like understanding that.
Can't
what
give
you
the
call
world.
this-
She'll want the stars and the moon.
No, hear me out in the sense that, and if I give you everything now you have to understand, Guti, when I'm giving you everything, there's certain responsibilities that come with having everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, what? So,
Yeah, but like, what if you give her all the time? She won't learn that lesson.
That's
You
that's where the responsibilities come in.
You can't teach them. I mean, I feel like think about it like this. If I'm always giving to my daughter,
Yeah.
and I tell her, you can only get this. Actually, wait, not that you can only get this. When you get this, that means I work very hard to get this for you.
Yeah.
Every time she wants, you're gonna give to her.
No, like
It don't matter like what the point was, because if you're giving all the time,
Can I just say something?
listen,
Can
learn.
I just say something now? I think I get what you guys, both of you guys are saying. I get what Callum is saying. I think that with what he's saying that if you give your daughter everything, she will be entitled to receive everything.
Yeah.
She won't feel the need to ask any other man. That's good. That's
That's
okay.
good. You're
But
closing the
listen,
gap.
listen. Then she won't learn things. She won't understand the time and effort and the work that was put in for her to get those things. I think that's
Callum's point, yeah.
But your point I also get. Now in the sense that when you give your daughter things, when she has that sense of like she has someone to lean back on, she won't need to post on the status in your Damas.
She won't need some early wings.
I think that's his notion.
To add on to my notion, and it's the notion of the responsibilities part and of getting everything comes with the sense of okay, Dad, I don't have my phone broke and I lost something or whatsoever. You're gonna be like, okay, cool, you're gonna get it, but not broke. And you're gonna get like what our parents did. And you ask for a P or something, then they're gonna be like, yo, when you pass grade 2, then you're like, fuck, I gotta work for this. And then you work up to it. That's what I'm saying, and about giving your kids the world.
Yeah.
But understanding there's responsibilities with having the whole world.
Honestly, I think what you're saying actually is a parenting style that you're talking about. It's a parenting style, but not necessarily. You're not giving them the world if like you periodically be like, no, you have to wait. You have to do these. These are the conditions to receive.
You're making them work for it. Understand?
Yeah, that's a parenting
Nothing is
style.
okay. Cool. I'm a parent.
Yes.
That's very apparent.
But the thing is, even throughout all those things, you must remember it's how a person takes it themselves. Because there are people that don't have fathers that are able to do things themselves and they don't say it damas. So it's also the person themselves and their characteristics and their values and what they
Which is true. Hold on.
Yeah.
Which is true. Like you get girls like that, but in most cases, majority of them, they lack that thing of I need to lean back on my father, so that they lean on the man.
I mean, dog, how can you live in your father?
And then it's kind of like strenuous on the guy. I have to like, sorry man.
Yeah.
Like I have to play the role of your father, because I remember one time I was watching this other podcast. It had Lasizwe Upelo and this other lady, she's on radio. I think it's called The Salacious Pod. And this other girl from Big Brother was on it. So they were talking, this girl's like, her father is a side, they're wealthy, they live in East London, they're wealthy, her mom and her dad are scientists, so she would get everything from her dad. And then she would like, and then also she would be like,
scientists in East London, crazy.
Black
scientists as well.
So random, like
it's random.
I've never met black scientists before.
Honestly, as soon as you said my dad is wealthy and he's from East London, I'm like construction mafia. Like that's what I'm thinking.
Scientist.
That's a curveball.
So then she's like, I want my guy to do the things that my father did.
Exactly. That's what happened.
Because that's the kind of lifestyle she lived.
And it's,
but then I'm like,
gets to that point, it's
shocking. But then I'm like,
at that point, she's like anyone who's just walking on the street or driving some random ass
doesn't qualify.
Mazda.
You know what this is?
Out.
You must try to date in your tax bracket.
Thank you. It's very important to date within that.
In your tax bracket.
Very important.
Yeah.
If you try to go over it, you find yourself in this type of situation.
Yes.
So basically, are we wrong for being ambitious?
And funny enough, that girl, she only dates guys that are younger, like guys 20, 21, guys who are in uni, who can't really afford like much.
Nah, she's
the blesser. She's the blesser.
She's a control freak,
Yeah.
dog. There's something off with her.
She's dominant.
Yeah, she
There's
likes to
nothing
dominate.
wrong with that.
And
You know, there's something wrong with
if the man
it.
is submissive, the relationship could work.
It could work. It
But
could
if
work.
the
There
man
are
is also
relationships
dominant,
like
it's
that.
not gonna work.
Yeah, there are
You
relationships.
can have two dominant people in a
You know,
relationship.
okay,
100%.
facts.
Yo, imagine being a submissive man in your relationship.
For me, there's
I mean,
dominant men, and then there's like submissive men, and then there's people that want to be. You guys are teammates. I'm more like we can be teammates. We do this together. As for this one is dominant, this one is submissive, it doesn't work because it's like you guys
But then-
must be working together.
But you
But then-
know, man.
no, but so
I'm
now,
talking
before you
for
say that,
business,
and
not in
I
general.
think it depends on how you look at the submission and dominant roles. Like, what does it look like for you before you say no, that's submissive and that's
You
dominant.
let your man lead.
Oh, 100%.
So it's saying so he's dominant.
It's not
But here's the
he's a
thing.
leader.
But,
There's a
but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
I say it like this, like, okay, this is gonna be very controversial as fuck.
difference.
But like when a woman says something, she's suggesting. But when a guy says something, it's
See, that's
it's,
the problem.
it's absolute. Because if he's really dominant, if you are proud of the fact that your man is dominant, that means he gets the last word whenever a serious decision needs to be made.
Yeah. Does your man get
That
the
means-
last
He gets the last word, but he always considers what I say.
Yeah,
He takes it into account.
Yeah.
I
you're
mean, that's how it
suggest-
should
that's
be,
why,
though.
That's why I said you're
Yours is
suggesting.
a suggestion.
Yeah. You're
And I feel like
Thing
Jazzy.
is, no,
and
but
also
can
I
tell
feel
you
like
something?
sorry.
It comes with certain
No?
things. It comes with certain things because we have our own assignments. If it came to designing the house, I'd have the last say. I don't care what he says.
That's because he doesn't give a shit about designing the house.
That's my
I just,
thing.
like,
That's my thing.
it actually goes back to the set of the whole thing. We were like, hey, yo, we're here to shoot. You're like, guys, I didn't cook. I didn't.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold
We're
on.
just-
I think that whole thing also like it also revolves around like what type of household you grew up under.
Exactly.
You get what I mean? If your father was like if like as a girl you had a father in at home, whenever you got home your dad was there or maybe you would come like you grew up in like if you had a present dad, yeah, well,
Yeah, no.
Yo, guys, you know what's so sad? You guys are talking about like fathers being at home. Like for me, I grew up with my mom and dad,
Yeah.
and my
Same.
my
that's
dad.
nice, dog.
My,
Yeah, both
it's
parents?
pretty rare nowadays.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys
Yeah.
had both parents?
yeah.
Listen.
Down.
Oh, no.
Unicorns.
Oh no. Okay.
Well, and they're like,
so
fuck
basically,
you guys.
I've been me and my dad been best friends for a long. Like we're best friends. Like so
Yeah.
we're so
So
we're so
you
close. Like I'm talking about yesterday. I took him to work and we just popped a few beers, just like chilling, and then
That's nice.
like we just like chilling. Even today we like tight as hell. So and then I have a friend who didn't have a dad like that, like a present dad. You get what I mean? And then they grew up with like women around, and our attitudes is so different when it comes to dating. Like for me, I have a built-in, like masculine kind of nature, and then he has a more feminine kind of touch because like he's more emotional when it comes to how he dates his women. You get what I mean?
Can I tell
Yeah,
you
they're
what's
not
the
talking
problem
about
with
me.
that? I'm not gonna lie. Can I tell you what's the problem with that? My stepfather, he grew up with women around him, right? Because of that, he was used to women pushing him around and bossing. Now he's unable to stand up for himself and be a man and be like, "This, I don't want you to do this to my wife. I don't want this. I don't want that." And it's a problem because now you're gonna do everything that the woman says, but you can't stand up for yourself. That is problematic. Like, you need to be
Okay,
able to
guys,
stand up for
So you
yourself.
need to be dominant.
sorry,
Yeah,
Anna.
where he does.
To clear up everything, right? He's not talking about me for starters, and then secondly, right?
Wow.
I grew up with a lot of women around me, right? But I also had four uncles and one granddad.
Yeah, not your father.
No,
My
you
father
listen, yeah,
figures
yeah,
as
He stayed in the
yeah.
household.
I stayed in the household because what you call this? We have a big house, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you call this? Oh, my uncles raised me. So what you call this? The man you see in front of me right now is like bits and bits of my uncles, right? So it's not a matter of and I spent more time with my uncles.
So now at Balak State House, a cheering must.
What?
I have a question though.
What? What? No, the point that I'm trying to make is that I had both roles in my life as well. And before what you call this, I lived with my uncles, and I was raised by my grandparents, like grandma and grandma. So I understand the whole structure. Okay, not that I understand the whole structure of what you call this, but I've had both figures in my life, and I've seen how they both work.
They work.
So I think the best way to see if like a father figure has affected you or not, like how have your relationships been when it comes to dating, your dating life? Do you last a bit longer? Do you attract girls a certain way?
I feel like that's unfair.
Oh no, it I feel like it contributes a lot. It contributes.
I have a question before you guys get into that. When you said a man has the final say, and you say he thinks. Listen, hold on. I'm getting one.
I knew it was gonna be coming.
She's still on.
Of course, I've been,
Okay.
You say it's about things that matter, that are big things. What happens when it has to do with the female's body? Like, okay, you're pregnant, and then I don't want to I want to have an abortion, because that's a big thing and it matters to you as well. So you're telling me that you're gonna have the final say on my body?
I feel like it depends on who you are in the relationship.
Yeah.
No.
What? No.
My body is my body.
So okay.
Technically, it's your body. She has the final say.
No, I mean the gent's feelings
Honestly,
depend on who you are to him.
Now, if it's your body, right, you can do it. Yeah. But just know, if you walk out that door, you're not coming back in.
That's fine. That's fine. Remember,
because it's not a matter of I'm trying to control you or what you're doing with your body. It's a matter of my belief and my religion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
also, you know, the mentality that you have is like pure what I feel like every guy should have. Like like you have to leave this weird room, not for disappointment. This weird room that's like, if anything happens, I have to be fine with just letting you go.
And my thing is that is
Brother!
Like it's just a pocket.
I think it's that thing in a way, like, if I'm not sure about you and you're not sure about me, even if it's the smallest thing, then there will be room.
I'm not even talking about like if like I'm just meeting up with a girl right now. I'm talking about like if we dating for like
in a
8 years
relationship
right now, bro.
Nah, I'm still talking about a relationship as well.
I have to leave a pocket behind. Like I can drop it.
You can drop it.
I can drop it at any time, and I won't like. I draw the line there. If let's say you hung out with some guy and like you started kissing.
It's, you know what? It's fine.
It's not even gonna be a thing where it's gonna be that back and forth.
I'm not even gonna talk.
I still love you or whatever.
Yeah.
My block game is very quick.
And I could leave you loving
his
me.
girlfriend punching the air watching this right now.
Listen, my thing is that's
she's an angel, bro.
You can have that, right? But my thing is that's when you're not dating a person with the same values as you, and it's good that y'all are separating. You understand what I'm saying? That's fine. But like you. Just don't date people that don't have the same values as you.
Yeah,
you need to discuss this in the beginning before y'all are getting serious. You're like, what are your values? What are your principles? What is this? What is
That's not good marketing.
That is not good marketing.
That is not good marketing.
You wonder when you apply for a job, right? When they ask you if you know Excel, you're gonna know Excel.
You have to know Excel.
When they ask if you know how to fix a fridge, you're applying for the position.
You're not gonna reveal everything.
Okay,
yeah.
For me, that's for casual that's casual dating. If it's serious and we're getting deep into it, lying is like sugarcoating things is a form of.
I'll be honest with you. You will learn things about a person years
in
after,
the relationship,
like years after, and things that they don't even know that they do.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, right? It be like that. Like
but still, you can't
that's how you apply for jobs.
On date people
that is
with
not good
fathers.
marketing.
Date people with fathers.
No daddy issues here.
No daddy issues here.
I know a lot of my friends.
But I'm just saying, but now, man, it's like back to it. I think that dating a person with like a father around, it's good. You know, it's easier, man. You more like
similar story.
They don't make you like calm fade. This nigga does this all the time.
I'm sorry,
Jim. In the previous episode and the other previous episode, can I just lie? Can I just lie?
Because I'm trying to see the point where he's going. I don't know. You're trying to.
You know, like I feel as though like it's easier dating someone with a father because now they're not so codependent on you. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously now as a bro, you're gonna do things for
There has to be a
yourself
bit of
that are nice.
dependency though.
Yeah,
Just
well-
a bit. It can like
Yeah.
a bit of dependency.
A little bit of dependency is
Sure.
good, you know.
That sometimes keeps relationships. Some
Yeah.
dependency.
Just so I know that you need me,
Yeah.
or you want me, like one, but like having a dad there, it's like
From which angle?
it helps
yeah, more,
out.
yeah.
From which angle?
It like it
Huh?
eases you a bit, like from her being so codependent on you that like even to you now.
Are
it's
we
kind of
are we
strangeness.
totally side classing? Like, let's say like she has a mom who's pretty wealthy. Or something.
No.
It's not about the
It's
wow.
not
It's not about the
world.
wow.
Is it about just their general teaching?
I think it's about like
I think
when
when
we
it's-
spoke about it first, and then the order,
It's
about the
important.
discipline.
It is
There are certain
important to have
lessons.
both.
Yeah.
It's important to have both, regardless of what.
Yeah, there are
Yeah,
certain
crazy
lessons.
enough, my
and
mom has taught me some things that my dad did not teach me
Exactly.
Yeah,
about,
well-
and I still use some of that shit today.
And there are certain lessons that men can teach kids that women can't teach. So now you need to have like one of both worlds in this one kid
Yeah.
to make this kid ready for the world.
Now when the father,
Balance the child out.
What you're trying to say is women are by nature nurturers, right?
Yeah.
They approach like in terms of teaching, they approach their children in terms of like they bathe with them in a way and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know.
So when she falls, when kid falls, they pick them up.
Like, oh,
You know,
In
my
general.
dad is gonna like.
If I'm actually being honest, like sometimes like your mom be teaching you how to treat another woman honestly.
that's what I'm saying.
Like
Those-
bro, like
yeah.
women need to be
Yeah.
nurtured for
Fair,
real.
dog,
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Those are
because
the
in
things
real
a mother
time-
teaches.
Because when my mom is at home, right, and then it's like a random Saturday, and she's getting dressed to go somewhere, wherever. She'll literally call me, bro. Nisa Betty answer, Mangi, and I'm like, what's up? I see John, like, tie my shoe, and I'm just like, bro, you could do that yourself. And she goes like, Danam, uzobetha umfazi wakho if awuyenzi. And I'm like, what?
and trust me,
Okay, she goes like,
My mom said-
can you fix my bra up at back? And I'm just like, it's like the smallest things, and then she goes like, these things are important.
These are the important things, which is
Yo, and then the last one that made me laugh was when she said, if your girl doesn't have white panties, it means it's that.
No, but that's true though, because what you're doing without white panties, because you need to wash them. Black ones is like you can hide it. You need to have like all colors. But what are you doing with only black panties? It's sketchy. It's very sketchy. Even if your favorite color is black, you need to have a variety.
crazy.
Well, girls know.
My-
Even with
for-
bras, like you need to. If you only have black bras, best believe that bras only getting washed once a month. A black bra is only getting washed once a month.
Crazy.
Best believe.
That is wild.
That is some interesting stuff.
That is interesting, actually.
That is
Now I'm
Now
trying.
you are jumping on a whole nother
Now trying to look back.
You're jumping on a whole nother topic.
I'm actually trying to I'm like, okay, my girl's valid then. Let me try to see if I have a past like where
Not
someone
to-
was wearing.
Nah, to be fair,
like I'm trying to. I'm trying to run back.
I remember a few.
I think I remember a few. Cause
but hey, don't try and remember, man. You have a girl, dog. You're not trying to. Don't remember too much, you know.
But like, it's like you need to.
He's gonna think about it. Gets
Even.
old.
I'm like, damn, dirty bitch. Like, it's not even a thing where I'm just like thinking about people in the past. I'm like, shit, I shouldn't have. I know that shit was wrong. Yeah, but yeah.
But nah, man.
Bras
I
not even washed a lot, but like a black bra, it'll be worn over and over and over again because you don't see when it's dirty.
Yo, I don't even remember my girl having a black bra. That means she's clean as
Ah
well.
no, she clean as hell.
Yo.
She put together.
Hey.
She.
But hey, man,
That's
yo,
right,
guys.
time.
But all in all, man, just know who you're dating, man. Just know
That's
who
what
you're
I'm
dating.
saying. That's what
also-
I'm saying.
Also, back to the whole point, back to the whole point of this whole thing, was like, fathers, just be there for your kids, man. You know, just be there for your kids. You know,
And that's something you
because
guys
now
at your age talk about.
your kids are like are putting so much stress onto us
Yo.
for the things that you should be doing or you should have done. So just take
Yeah,
care
but
of kids,
I remember
man.
being asked by an Instagram baddie and that. So we've been talking for a week, and then she asked me what you call this for bugs. Yeah, I was asking for quiet dog, and I'm like, Aibo, I thought we just started talking, and then this bitch said, Aibo, into your tea, no, and bro.
You know what's so crazy? I have
Yeah.
a story from last week. Actually, Saturday, right? Saturday. So, or actually Sunday.
Yeah.
Went to the beach, my girl and a friend of mine and, another friend. We went there and like I'm so cool with this friend. Like he's like my bro. Like he's from the hood. We come from the hood together. We were both like doing crazy things in the hood and all those kind of stuff. So we went out of that life.
Yeah.
And then we just like started becoming healthier. And then he's just like getting like a slow, run at life. He doesn't have a job like that, but he's always trying to keep healthy and all that kind of stuff and trying to stay away from the streets.
Yeah.
So I respect him and I love him for it. And I don't ask for anything because I know his situation and he's like good and stuff like that. And I don't compare myself to him. And I just have that kind of loving relationship with him. So we go to the beach and like he's like, I think I like the girl who's with us as well. And I'm like, man, that girl kind of working. She got money and she kind of those higher standards.
Tax brackets.
Yeah. She kind of higher standards kind of thing. You get what I mean? So it's like very awkward because like, at one point before we went to the beach, I had to hop in the house and my girl kind of followed me. And then a few minutes later, he pulls through, he just comes and checks out, and then we go back. But I found out that apparently he tried to hit on her. And
Wait, you trying to hit on your girl?
No, on
The girl,
and then
okay.
she was like, I would never date a guy who can't even buy cups for $2.
Whoa.
Valid though.
I mean, to a certain point.
And like at this point, they got annoyed because they felt like he's just chowing rack, and like he was just chowing everyone's rack. And like honestly, no, I didn't see it that way because I don't hang out with him because of money or anything like that. I just like his presence.
Your friend, yeah.
I'm just like purely just his friend. Like, and I don't mind paying for everything that he needs or whatever the fuck it is because I just chill with him at a periodic time, and then who knows when's the next time I see him. But like no one understood, and everybody was just like, yo, your friend is pretty obnoxious. And I'm like, he's like that, kind of, and he can't afford it right now, don't worry about that kind of like. And I was it's just a very tough thing when you have friends and you're just like a certain person that hangs out with certain people now, and then you try to mix the two, and
Different friend groups sometimes
Yeah,
never
you shouldn't
mix.
mix
Yeah.
it does not clash at all. So that was quite an unfortunate story, honestly.
And then you're looking at the whole situation of, he's gonna blow. He's gonna blow.
It's gonna come out.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Like even if he doesn't, for me, like my friendship with him,
It was not even about.
it's not. I just want him to. You can get a regular fucking 9-to-5 job. I don't fucking mind as long as you're doing good for yourself and you're out of that life.
Yeah.
We're good for me, honestly. And because not a lot of people make it out of that life, honestly. Not a lot.
Crazy.
Not a lot of people make it out.
And then
That's true, though.
when that happens with guys, like, okay, I'm not comparing the situation to your friends or anything, but like, and you find that when some guys don't have like jobs, they fall into, even older guys, they fall into the trap ka betway.
Very true.
They fall into the trap ka betway. And now when they go into Betway, they watch football and then they force themselves to watch football, and then I'm gonna bet for this team. I'm gonna bet for this team.
Niggas betting that last 20 rand, dog.
They bet the last 20, and then like, I'm gonna bet for this team, I'm gonna bet for this team, I'm gonna bet for this team. Nah. In most cases, in some cases
So you bet.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know a person at work. Yeah, well, in some cases, it works out for them. But then in other cases, you've realized it doesn't. And now that person is so desperate for money that they keep on doing it. They keep on doing it.
And they get fucked up by that, that multi-betting,
Yeah.
Multi-betting
But
kills
wait,
them, bro.
what's that thing? What's he in London? The plane.
Of the plane.
What's it called?
What's he known?
What's it called?
On
Aviator.
Honestly speaking, I was so close to like starting Bedway. I don't even know.
No. To be fair, me too.
I was so close, but the only thing that was that
I feel like all of us.
I think
Yeah,
what stopped me from doing it, because I did it once, ne, and then I lost, ne, and then I was like, no man, if I do this thing again, I'm gonna lose, and then I want to keep going.
Yeah.
But my salary is gonna end up glowing, so let me just cut it out.
For me, my church, I never did it, nah. But at the gym, there's a bro out there. Bro was planning on buying a PS5, right? And he was like, "Hey, cool. Maybe I can make the cash quicker."
Now that's
Bedway,
that's the thing, and that gets you excited.
Tell me why bro lost it all. And then we're getting dressed and in the locker room, and bro's like venting, nah? And I'm listening to him vent. I don't want to lie, I wanted to laugh. Okay, I did laugh, right? and then it clicked. It was
Yeah. Because
the only thing that stopped me, honestly, was the fact that my ID couldn't like put in, so I can't bet without my ID. My ID kept on, no matter what phone I did, it did not want to go in.
Because the Holy Spirit.
So like the Holy Spirit is like,
but sometimes God is like, I know you. You'll be addicted. Because that's another form of gambling, bro. Like,
It
is.
It is because you can't unless you're. Yeah, but these are games that are played. For me, the logic behind this is just so weird because I just wanted to bet like a 20 rand or something like that. And just get 150 and just fucking splurge it on beers. I wasn't trying to get some actual investment here.
Yeah.
I don't believe in these kind of numbers. I believe in numbers that I can actually study and actually be like, okay, I know this is how this happened and this is why. But you telling me I have to bet against like Man City or Barcelona when they both having a good streak, and I'm like, and the thing is telling you the odds are against whatever the hell it is, and like you're like, oh shit, but if I bet for the team that might win, I'll get that looks like it should win. I'm gonna get less money. So I have to bet with the weaker guy to get more money. Therefore, I have to lose on purpose if I do, and I have to be super lucky.
You know,
I'm not gonna lie. One of the other reasons why I don't bet is because of how he's explaining it right now. I didn't even know that. For me, this is a whole new explanation.
I
Swear. I was just gonna go there, nah, and punch money.
Shut up.
I was just gonna go there and punch money. What you call this on the team that I think is trending.
Yeah, and you know, and I was reading something about gambling, like sports betting addiction, last night, and I read it from what's the site, familyaddictionspecialist.com. Well, they say here like why is it so addictive, nah? And then they said like when a person wins sports bets, it triggers the release of dopamine in the brain, resulting in the feeling of pleasure, nah? Now, over time, that person's betting behavior is reinforced as a result of this pleasurable sensation, resulting in continuous betting. Now, also, they say that it's also addictive because it creates excitement, anticipation, which results to a rush of adrenaline and further reinforcing the betting behavior.
It sounds like you're describing sex, dog, like being horny.
Basically,
money makes me horny.
You know,
that's basically
there's this other
when you win
called Mensa something.
Montermain.
I
know that. I used to follow that
that guy with the tattoos and stuff.
That guy's annoying now.
What?
That guy's been in SA for too long.
He gambles like a motherfucker.
Oh, that American.
That American guy. That guy's been in SA for too long.
Is he still in SA?
He's probably in Cape Town.
He's still in Cape Town.
It's probably.
You have a part dog is probably in Cape Town. It's like
why not, bruh?
Go home. Go home.
You know, honestly, like I feel like with Western Cape could do something about this entire thing. We could grow the fucking economy somehow. Like we can't have all these celebrities going there spending big money and nothing's happening to this economy.
Like check how it looks on the economical standpoint, right? If you constantly get foreigners in the country, right, and what you call this foreigners that are unchecked, it's gonna raise if fines and on certain businesses. Certain businesses are gonna expect certain customers. Like say if you like you're European or whatsoever, and I'm selling bread.
Basically like Airbnb.
Yeah, you're gonna come through and with like I don't know a euro or so, and I don't know how much is a euro now, but it's probably gonna
It's like 20 something.
Yeah.
21.
yeah, nah? And then you're gonna be like come with 2 euros or so, and then what's about and then what you call this bread is gonna in rand it's gonna be like 40 something rand. Then constantly and that you're gonna get the influx of foreigners buying like that. What's that gonna do, Kingoku, for the next person that comes with an actual 20 rand for bread?
Especially a person who's South African.
Yo, so now it looks bad for the South African who's affording the normal price because I'm getting euros now. Fuck you. You know, the business is thriving on my end. And the euros are carrying me. So I'm obviously gonna raise prices and you're gonna complain because what you call this, your salary is not being raised. So now it's like pushing South Africans out of the economy.
Now me as a South African,
Yeah, well,
I'm panicking, I'm stressing because now my salary is not doing it. Like it's not gambling. That's where I'll get the fast money.
Yeah, but
and then you get it, and then you get addicted, bruh. And then you get addicted to gambling, and then that's where the problem starts.
And then things fall apart, and then they spiral down to South African men are lazy.
You know, it's
South African not what, you know.
I've only been brief when it comes to like gambling, but the craze has always been Forex, bro. Like Forex has been like
Forex,
the
Give me 5,000 rand and I'll teach you how to make money. Why do you need my 5,000 rand?
Bro be like, invest 20,000, I'll make you $1 million. Just like me, I'm a millionaire.
Bitcoin.
You know, and I'm just like, had people selling Bitcoin for what you call 7K, 10K. Do you know how much is a Bitcoin?
Of course, it's like, isn't it like last time I checked it was like 300K?
Nah, 1,600,000 something rands.
Nah.
In rands, 1 million.
Oh, I meant in
One
US.
Bitcoin.
I meant in US.
Yeah, you check. And people be going around with Bitcoin cars. No, 1,000, 5,000. And then people go still go under the notion of say, oh my god, I lost my dog.
I'm scared.
You know?
I'm scared.
I feel like gambling is also one of the South African issues, gents, that actually needs to be checked.
Yeah, actually, they do set it on that side that gambling is an issue because now, when you get too addicted to gambling, it tends to affect your career, your relationships. Now you're gonna start stealing so that you can go gamble, and you're gonna start doing weird things. You're gonna start stealing. You're gonna start doing whatever just so you can get money to go gamble.
When you say weird things, what do you mean by that?
Like dog, like obviously, like you're gonna break into other people's houses. Like
You meant
what?
OnlyFans, man.
I was gonna say that. I
what
was
else?
thinking he's probably gonna sell his body. Niggas be doing that these days.
Or like something,
Yeah, like maybe
doing something strange for a piece
charge
of
you 200
change.
rand for a round just so I can go bet.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm hoping that I'll achieve something.
But then get this, gents, and I'm not saying gambling and is justified, but do you blame other people for gambling and if they like didn't have anything at all, and there's always going to be like a get born and get cash quick type of thing.
As long as there are get rich quick schemes,
Yeah.
people are always gonna fall.
Yeah. If it's a
All
get
the
rich
time.
quick.
Every time.
And like look, and people from the hood and South African people, a lot of South African people are the customers for these get rich quick schemes because people are starving.
You said customers as if like they're actually consenting to buy an item.
Okay, they're the market for those
they're-
type of things because people are hungry, bro. The economy is bad. Like typical example,
Dude, the last time I was like 7.
you check. People are so uptight with the smallest coin, dog.
No, but we
I
found
was not
coins,
that
man.
lucky.
Huh?
We found a 1 rand coin.
I was a suburb, dog. Relax.
The Emakaya and the
And I call it,
we
it's
found
a
50 rand.
no, but I call it, it's a 1 rand. Imagine a 1 in a come on, the economy is tough, guys. It's tight.
We no longer burn. Remember the bunch of those guys that used to burn the money money.
Scotanas.
We don't do
What
that
happened to
anymore.
Scotanas, dog?
The economy is up, bruh.
They
You
fell out
check.
of fashion, and what do you call
Yeah, and they
most
fell
of
out of
them started becoming druggies.
Yeah, most of
Fathers.
I was gonna say, come to this.
Fathers. No, like legitimately.
No, like,
some of them became fathers, some of them became druggies, and some
A
of
lot
them,
of them became druggies.
Like, isn't
a lot.
like
A
isn't
lot of them
like,
became druggies,
like,
and I know a few.
like, but isn't that scary?
Yeah.
Isn't that
from
scary?
Scotland
Like,
to Para.
isn't that scary? Like these people that used to be Scotanas walk amongst us. The fuck, bro.
Like I feel like it's a matter of their personal choice, man. I think.
Yeah, and you're a Scotland and now you work at Sasso, my brother.
Imagine you're
Yeah.
Scotsman and then you think like, yo, Osama shouldn't have been.
Ain't nothing wrong with
with
working with Sasso.
No, nothing wrong with
Nothing
working at
wrong
Sasso.
with
Yeah,
Sasso,
but
like,
the way you said
You were
it,
living,
bro.
you were living a life of flashiness back then, and you were telling us that you afford this and that, and yet.
But you can't
Now-
flash when you
But that's the culture that we as black people have created for ourselves.
But that's
we
real
think
life,
that,
though.
like, it's even in
Facts.
America, we think about like the things that you present yourself, the things that you wear, this and this. I need to have this to be seen a certain way. That's how we are as black people. Instead of like, you see, white people, they don't care, or let me say rich people rather, not white people. Rich people, they don't flash. They're very subtle with their clothes. It's just the culture.
Say white people.
Yeah, that's
And
why.
white people, they're very subtle about it. You know, they're busy buying.
But then-
Why
You know,
are
there's
busy
this
buying
theory I
cars?
have when it comes to that. I feel like it's not even a subtleness
Yeah.
per se. It's just that, well,
They
maybe
just
that's just me. They just
Yeah.
don't want to wear things associated with the other race.
Damn.
There's a possibility.
Do you know what?
No.
Can I tell you
Facts.
what?
No,
like-
just support his statement.
How many
man.
like they
No,
don't wear
like,
Gucci no more because they see
No, like to,
Like,
to,
you
to,
do
no,
recording
like,
that.
Can I tell you what?
to support on his saying that Gucci has Gucci for the people and Gucci has Gucci for the people.
Can I tell
Yeah,
you
I don't
something?
know if you know what that means.
Facts.
Yeah,
You check,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
Gucci for the public
yeah.
and then there's Gucci for the public.
Yes.
Can I tell you what that is?
And Gucci for the public is not Gucci for the public.
It's not even a race thing. Okay, it is. It does.
Yeah, I don't get it. But
Listen,
listen,
I get it. I think here's what Mangi's saying.
Bro,
There's Gucci.
for you people,
There's
The
Gucci
size.
for. There's
What?
Gucci for y'all.
Who's your?
Yeah,
you
well,
black people.
Yeah, well, there's Gucci for y'all.
There's
Yeah,
Gucci
well,
for your people.
And there's like how do I call it? Like how do I put it? Like it's
Ryan,
there's mediocre Gucci for y'all, basically.
Ryan.
And then there's Gucci.
like it's like
The
this.
type of
but-
shit. The type of shit that you wouldn't see anyone wearing it.
Yeah.
Only me.
Can I tell
And
you
I'm not
what
and
that-
I'm
And
not saying
honestly, okay, maybe I'm just saying it's all theory. I'm not saying.
No, it's not theory.
For me, I don't know. I
No,
don't
I'm
want to
saying-
live life
it's-
thinking
no.
that.
And I don't think it's just
No,
for white
my,
people.
no, my man.
But like, think about. Okay, here's an extension to that.
Yeah.
What if and then they change the name, the quality that they say. They change the name to something like, I don't know, like fucking Cartier or something like that, to a completely different brand. Let's say a James Gunn or whatever brand. And then you see those Instagram of those people in France, they were like, what are you wearing? Oh, I'm wearing James Gunn. What's the top best quality thing that you wear here? It's like probably like some white person name. A brand that you've never heard before. That's only because
And
they're
it's
like,
always
okay,
like
we're
that.
shifting from this now and we're going here. And I've seen that when a place gets populated with, like, let's say black people, mixed people, like a lot of the white people start dipping. And it's like one of those things that
just like Rolex, Cartier, what you call it, Scalito.
they start migrating to another kind of
There's
thing.
always the more expensive brand. As soon as black people reach that mark, and then it starts trending, niggas migrate. Like,
Can I tell you something? It's not even about your race there, because even black, it's called elitism. So people will make sure that there's a defined difference between the working class and the elite class. It's something that's been happening for years. And it doesn't even have to do with race. You could be a black person and you could still be doing that, right? As soon as you reach that mark. It's more difficult because you're black. Obviously, we have things that are against us. But it's called elitism, and that's what we're struggling with now. And we see all over the internet, there's, no, we must dress like old money. And then everything that used to be like swagger, like, the baggy things, it's not cute anymore. Like, oh no, a woman must dress like this. And like, okay, there's a woman and there's a woman, They try to make sure that you guys don't know. You guys are working and we have money. Even the thing with Nora Smith. Nora Smith is there. Everyone's like, oh, she's so classy and stuff. She's doing these things, these traditional housewife things, because she has the spare time. Whereas actual traditional housewives have to do the work, and she's kind of like, she's wearing the richer fancy things to show you guys, okay, I'm better than y'all. It's like it's something that you don't
There's a
even realize. They need to show you that there's a difference between you and me. You're working, I'm here because there needs to be a difference. It's about power and control. It's not even about race, because Nara Singh is a good example.
I just do feel like, and you might be completely right, it's not even about race, but it's kind of hard to not see color when there's a majority.
Yeah.
When like white people earn 90% of the
Because like I see there's the black guy right there.
It's kind of hard to see it.
It's just more difficult for us to reach there. Like the likelihood of us reaching that 1%, because I'm sure in the 1%, the top 1%, there's barely any black people.
So that means
there's no black
exception
people.
does not make the rule.
There's
So that
no
means
black
Exception does not make the rule. So it could be classism. The white people be like,
Yeah.
nah,
We don't want to be like these guys.
nah, bruh. Like, cause like. Let's say actually there's a white person in the same tax bracket as a black nigga, and the black guy is wearing Gucci like crazy, and then he's like, nah, like I don't like these weird lifestyle things that you're doing. I'm gonna wear my
Everything a black person does is ghetto. It's been like that even with our hairstyles, and now all of a sudden everything that we've ever done is ghetto. That's how it's always been though.
It's
so
ghetto,
right, whenever we do something, it's ghetto.
Because like if there's more black people than white people, it's
So
the ghettos.
to a certain point, and it does have something to do with race.
Right.
It does have something to do with race, because let's say you ask a white person right now, what do you think of a place called like Makaki or something like that?
He's probably gonna say something
by the location.
He's probably gonna say something like, the Skibangas.
Exactly. So
check.
like, so it's not considered a suburb if like black people live there basically.
Well, you're right, but you're right. Facts. You're right.
It's like that, guys. I was funny.
They don't-
Like, have you ever met a white hobo?
Yes.
Have you ever checked how they ask you for money? Bro, it doesn't come with the sense of bangaban, can you please help me? It always comes with the sense of bangaban, you know me, like, especially Kole as a central.
Oh shit! I've seen those are the guys on drugs.
Yeah.
No, those are the guys. Those aren't real hobos. They're just like drug addicts.
You check.
Yeah.
Bro's gonna come
They
to
come
you,
from
ask you
like a
for.
rich white
Yeah,
family, but
bro's gonna
no-
come
Yeah,
to you
they
and want to teach you something and then ask you for money. And it's always gonna be like, no, brother.
But there's a black guy on the
not you,
internet that
dog.
does that. Do you remember that guy who speaks fancy? Like he sounds so fancy.
Oh, yeah.
There's a black
Oh,
guy.
bonga, B-O-N-G.
Yes.
I hate that guy,
Yes.
dog.
Yes.
No, because he said something. He said, if your cologne is under 5,000, the air fresh. And I'm like, not you, dog. Not you. Not you.
You can't say that.
And I know you're not supposed to shit on hobos, but not bonga, dog. He can't.
Did my man really say that?
Yes, he did. It was viral.
He said that, bro. And then he's promoting that other song of his with that other guy. I'm a spider, cause I'm a tiger.
Oh my word.
You know, it's like.
I never kept track of Bong. I just know those videos.
Yeah,
where people take
I
it
just know that he went back to the streets. Or something.
He went back to the streets, dog. They try to help him, but
Yeah.
Kaloku, the thing is that
If I had help like that from and I'm in Joburg, bro.
Bro!
no, the thing is this now, when you've been in the streets for a very long time, you get quite comfortable. Not comfortable, but like you get quite used to the environment.
Same thing.
So that listen, if you take someone that has been sleeping in the streets for a very, 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 very long time, for like almost like 10 years or 15 years, and you take them and put them in the house it feels uncomfortable to them. It feels foreign to them, and into their system as well. Like their body, it doesn't.
Rejects it.
Yeah, it rejects it. Same as though you who grew up in a house, who grew up warm, you would go live in the streets. You would fall sick. Your system would reject like being in the streets because you're not used to that kind of environment. So I feel like that's the same thing that happened with Fuboma. Same thing that happened with that kid with that kid
Casper.
That kid with Casper.
I was
that
thinking
kid from
about
East
it.
London. It's the same thing that happened with him. He was also taken to rehab, put in the house, but his body rejected that thing because his body and his system is already used to the streets.
His mind.
And his mind, yeah, it's already used to the
Go back
streets.
to the
I think
Yeah,
I think it's that saying Abana, don't stay in shit for too long. Because when you stay in shit for too long, the shit stops smelling.
Yeah, well. But you know what? I was gonna make this even
I'm just
deeper.
thinking about that shit literally right now.
But I was imagining it.
Yeah.
No, but then even in a literal sense, if you stay in the shit for too long,
It's
it
like-
does stop smelling.
It's like when you're in the toilet. When you
When you use the toilet,
You don't smell it,
It's
but
not
it's
smelling.
open.
you check.
The moment someone walks in,
Something.
you're like,
Facts.
You check.
Like you're having a nice time on TikTok dance card, you know.
that's what I'm saying. You can't do it. Wait.
You just
So yeah, nah, it makes sense, Jen. It makes sense.
yeah.
Okay, I
Check.
hear you. But it's
So-
the same thing with colonization.
Ah,
I was gonna take it.
Oh, wait.
Next episode. Next
Next
episode.
Okay, fine.
Next episode.
Colonization. Our colonize.
No. But okay, but think about it.
Ah,
No, but to be fair, yeah, when I said what you call this, you can't really blame a lot of fathers on that for not being at home. Okay, no, I didn't say that. Something like that, I think. It also runs back to colonization, right? But that's what we're about to get into right now.
Okay.
Daddies.
Why are we talking about
I need a
it?
purse. I need a
Yeah.
purse quickly.
Hi, bro. Mid episode.
So fair to, like, I don't know, man. Like, meeting Instagram baddies in real life, it's funny because they kind of not the person that you see on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, man. I feel like Instagram represents a different side or a side that they want to show,
Yeah.
not a side like not who they are or like I don't know, man. I don't really know how to put it.
It kind of sums up my entire relationship with social media. So it's gone to a point where the more I stay on it and the more relevant I became, the more I had to stray away from who I am. So I had to do all these things that people wanted me to do or that would get the most attraction from people. But then it wasn't actually me. And the tension got very weird.
Something was
where
going on.
The
I
courting
wouldn't
stage.
feel comfortable just walking by myself.
Goes
because
pregnant.
I felt like
Crazy.
people are gonna come at me and just try to be like, oh, let's take pictures and whatnot, let's do all these things. Oh, it's that guy. I don't feel comfortable because I feel like I'm always being watched.
Funny enough,
Yeah.
bro left high school, and then like a year or 2 years later, I saw him like SA's hottest guys.
Bro, I
It's
saw.
like,
I was actually gonna ask him that right now. How does one go gender from the scrawny kid in high school to like, hottest course I made in SA? How does one make that list? Just asking for a friend.
You know what's crazy is that, it wasn't necessarily my goal to be like famous on TikTok or whatever the fuck it was or Instagram. But I remember me being with my friend. It was COVID time, and he does music, so he liked being in the studio doing music, write songs and all that kind of stuff, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But then I wanted so much more for myself, and I felt like I was not meeting the people that I want to meet, or releasing all this creativity that I want to, and that pissed me off so bad. Like it pissed me off to the point where I was like, bro, like I feel stuck where I am right now. Yeah, and then the next year I ended up living alone, because when I was living with my friend, we used to do some like live shows that were promoted. I don't know, we would just do like promotion, and promotion at the time, no one around us was in the internet game or anything like that. Like we just like, hey yo, we're gonna promote this right now. Hey yo, people come through and watch us talk about the shit. We're gonna be, going on lives and stuff like that. So we went on lives and lives. At one point, I was like, probably like only 2,000 followers and I had 500 people on my live to 1,000 people on my live and stuff like that. You get what I mean? So it was going crazy and all that kind of stuff. And plus, there was nothing to do because I was home and all that kind of stuff.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was COVID. And then the next year, I started living alone, and then I just started posting a lot of videos, a lot of reels, and then the numbers just went up for no actual reason. I'm like, I don't have a talent here. There's no talent that I'm producing here. And I was not planning on doing this to be famous and, start profiting from it.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So I kind of became kind of famous at a young age now. You get what I mean? And I did not know what to do with all that clout. And it was cool for a while, but then I realized that people just started to hang with me because of that at that point, because oh no, he's famous, so we're gonna get clout because with him. And then a very weird shift in my life came through because I used to hang with people because I fuck with people and they fucked with me. And now I just have to be
a different person
and be cool with everybody. Just wants to be friends because of the cliques and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
I was so weirded out. Yeah.
So in a way, you felt like you couldn't be able to say no to people wanting to hang out because of
an image.
Because of your image
and all those kind of stuff. And I just started thinking about all these things, and crazy enough, my soul wasn't getting any better because with all that, because the content that I was posting was just myself. Nothing business related, it's just me. So just photos. I just had to look good for the camera. Yeah. And then it started I started to realize what do I even do? What is my function?
Yeah.
When I meet someone famous or whatever, or someone rich or wealthy,
what are you gonna tell that person?
What do I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
then I went into modeling, and then I realized modeling wasn't for me because I didn't want to be, put on this told what to do, how to take photos, because I never wanted to be a model in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know what my function was. You get what I mean? So for a long time, I was just taking these photos and then got to a point, yeah.
Talking on modeling now, I'm gonna ask something. I'm not sure if you related to that, but there's this other thing that I caught on TikTok because I was trying to look for merch for this podcast, right? And I was looking for proper branding, proper material and everything. I came across House of Lords, right? And the Bruella that I was talking to at the time, I think is a light-skinned Bruella, trended for not paying people, delivering the product. So what's the story with that? And who actually owns House of Lords? Because I was 2 seconds away from depositing my NASFA's deposit.
You're very lucky you didn't. You did a great thing that you did not. House of Lords is a brand that is run by this other guy. We met through, he wanted me to do something for his brand and create merchants so we can take pictures and all that kind of stuff. But then I was very fascinated with how they ran things and all that kind of stuff. So it was cool.
Looks great.
Yeah, so I was cool with them and stuff like that. And all that kind of stuff. There was 2 guys actually, But as of this year, we started working together, became business partners. But then I realized their practice, the person created, this year, the person who created the brand, his practice were just unethical, just really ripping people off, using new customer money to pay off old customers, but also being fine with not paying other customers that you left behind, and also not making an effort to pay any of the customers back at one point.
And not delivering some products.
Yeah, and just being comfortable with not delivering at all. A child.
Because I don't want to lie.
And we're talking about 150 clients at this point.
Because the brand looks fire, bro.
It looks
because
fire.
I was
promotes it
2 seconds away from ordering. Bro, when I saw that ad on TikTok, I said, text this guy. Even if the text right here, dog.
It's a Ponzi scheme, and I was in it, and all I was trying to save it from collapsing and actually become profitable.
Yeah.
But the only profit that's being eaten is people's money that don't receive things now.
Damn.
It became a legitimate Ponzi scheme.
Damn.
It's crazy.
and the person still posts today like they're having nice times, like it's
They still continue
Yeah.
the scheme.
yeah,
Damn.
because I think they fully cognizant of the fact that they'll probably never be able to pay off everyone.
Bro's like,
I think rather than
it is what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly
at this point you should just shut it down, bro.
No.
Yeah, that's one of the things. The last conversation I had with him, he came through to my place, and he told me, I kind of blew the money that we made from the promotion that you got us, because I got him promotion with it was collaboration with Pick and Pay, and the cash bonus that it was the payout was around 65,000.
Hey, yo.
How much do we need, bro?
Yeah.
How much do we need?
For what?
About 90k, no?
About
90 to 100.
Yeah.
For what?
To actually establish our podcast on the highest level.
Oh,
yeah.
shut up.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
he basically fucking blew that entire thing on chains.
On chains, ne?
On chains.
On chains. uNkulunkulu uyambona.
On
We are
rings.
blessing. We are blessing.
And then blew that entire rack, and he has no idea what the fuck.
Yeah, ne?
After years
Instead of paying
slavery,
bills, instead of paying people back,
Instead of investing into the company and make it bigger, because it had the potential, bro, of being one of the biggest things in SA. From the looks of it, it was fly, bro.
no man, like
after years of
Abanye abantu
slavery,
bathina njani?
Yeah.
But yeah, dog, sorry.
Like, because I didn't realize that I came here thinking I'm trying to save this place.
Yeah.
When he actually just wanted me to scam people to buy, and then
You wanted to make his scam legit.
Yeah.
Look legit.
look more legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like I was like, no, let's close production at this time. Let's not release any new product lines right now, so that we can catch up. Yeah, it's like, no, we make more money at this specific time of the year, so we can't leave that. I'm like, bro, this is not gonna end well. We don't make the expected amount, but
Didn't that kill your brand or like make you
Yeah.
didn't
that mess up your brand?
It didn't necessarily, because at one point, for months before I actually left, I wasn't actually as active. I was just doing I that's where I found my function more than anything. I started doing designing, and then I started designing things that are cool because I wanted to make it look cool. So I started taking over the magazine, and then the magazine page, and then I started doing graphics and stuff like that. You get what I mean? And then I started growing ambition and trying to do 3D and stuff like that. But I stopped kind of posting on my actual page, which kind of pissed him off, because I was like, why aren't you posting anymore on your page and whatnot? Like, bro, like, yeah.
You're scamming
You can't do this.
scamming people, bro. You want me to post that, but you're scamming
And it's so
people.
crazy because he's a fucking horrible person. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm not even disclosing everything, because honestly, ethically, I'm not that type of person, and I want to move past that in my life.
Yeah.
But anything that comes from there is like, that's an evil corporation in real life. It's evil.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even run by the person anymore. The person is being run by it.
Oh.
That's how evil it is.
So man lost himself in it.
He at first was a God-fearing person. He used to tell me all these things, taught me some things that are insane. He used to tell me, yo, bro, like, I don't want to chill with people who fucks along with a lot of girls and stuff like that. I respect guys who stay with one girl and whatnot. I'm still with my girl right now because he taught me that. But then after that, he just changed into a completely fucking different person.
That is insane.
But now, House of Lords,
Yeah.
the brand itself is an evil entity that has control over that man. Because he cut losses with his person he was running the business with.
Mm-hmm.
Literally cut losses with that guy, and they were the friends from the beginning.
Fuck.
And now his name is Lord, by the way.
His name is Lord.
Yeah.
As in his Government name.
Not government name.
Okay, cool. Mi talento.
So I'm way past that. Like,
How many years was that? Or how long ago was that?
Recent, bro. Like last year or so.
Like
When this thing
when I
happened.
left. Oh, this happened. Yeah, last year.
So this is a last year thing. But look, no, to go to GLC is still a baby as well. Yeah, so it's like, that's when I wanted to actually deposit the NASFAs. But I didn't tell him. Bro was gonna catch the surprise of his life if that thing was legit. I was like, oh my god, bro, Brandy! Yeah, I was like, fuck yeah. And then some call. No, because I've been scammed before, bro, by this other nigga that posed to be a sneaker company.
Is this House of Rose?
What is that?
House of Rose is like a brand.
Is this it?
That's House of
yeah.
Rose.
Wild.
You check out legit that brand looks.
Bro, it looks proper.
That's what I want to see.
It could have been something for real.
Yeah, it could have been something.
You check.
But it will never flourish until that business ethic actually becomes.
It looks dope.
It is crazy, man. It's crazy how there are people out there who do that kind of thing, man. Like, but they give up their lost monies to like, because they like your work and they like your shit, and then they give up their lost monies to buy that, and then when now you don't take them seriously, you take them for granted, and so you spend basically that money, you scam them out of their lost money.
No, you're like stealing people's sweat.
Exactly.
You know, there was something that I don't know where I saw this. I probably seen it on TikTok. But it's like, it said that girls always want the guys that are successful and stuff like that. But the guys that are successful are like so boring.
Yeah.
They're boring. They don't have that personality anymore because they went through trials and tribulation to get to
To
the
get to it
They
anyway.
don't have the hunger.
Bro, no, it's not the
You
hunger.
want to be with someone, hence why that thing where you said you struggle together, because then y'all will see that change and you'll grow together and you guys will get to that mental stage together.
And you always have your partner to actually hold you, good say, hey.
Because like imagine that person is probably scam people, kill people, or like whatever,
check.
rob people from their money.
Because there's no way to get to $1 billion ethically, you're right.
Exactly.
There's
So
no
at that
No,
point,
you get
ethically.
there is, come on.
No, you telling me Elon Musk is ethical? There's people.
Nah, bro,
dying,
no. I can fight for Elon. Hear me out.
I can see a version where it could go both either
For-
way.
No. Hear me out. On Elon's side, and for starters, Elon came from money. His dad was a millionaire, 24, right?
Okay.
Elon went to study in America, sent to school by his father that sold emeralds. Yeah, well, and then gave Elon some emeralds to sell in South America. What Elon does is take the money, invest it and funds PayPal.
Okay.
Now, PayPal makes millions because people have never heard of it before. Elon is already a nerd in coding. Yeah, well, makes money, sells PayPal, and then becomes what you call this, a millions more richer. He doesn't start Tesla. He goes to people that already have Tesla and buys Tesla. And funds the whole thing.
Discography.
Because I studied the and then I watched the interview of his father talking about the whole family dynamic.
Actually.
Huh? Yeah, no, did you catch that?
Yes.
Can I?
Bro, like that thing disclosed Elon actually spanned, bro.
Okay,
I mean not span, but
When
he had
I say-
financial.
When I say ethically, I don't mean he has blood on his hands necessarily, but like, how far do we know? Like when the businesses, when they do their things, how do we know that they're ethical? How do we know that they're not taking immigrants and using their money? How do we know that they're not polluting specific areas? How do we know that everything that they do within their business is ethical? Do you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to businesses that big, there's a lot of politics is involved, and people want pipelines. They'll kill people to get the
I think I can
pipelines,
answer you on
and
that
they'll
one.
turn a blind eye to it. And by that, he's not ethical.
Okay.
I think I can
That's
answer
what I
you
mean.
on that one. I feel like whenever a person has a business, yes, there are ethics, but then there's a point whereby something has to give.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You know, something has to give. Number one, I want the bag. I want money. I want my money, and I'm putting a lot of my time, effort, and money into
And
this.
you know, honestly, like I think good businessmen, yes, yeah, like ethically, maybe it's kind of shammy, a bit shaky, a bit weird, but that's all in the fine print, not in the general aspect of the actual business.
Yeah.
Like let's say you own a car rental company, and then in the fine print it says that if you let another person drive who does not have their license for at least 3 years, you are liable to pay still.
Yeah.
Like the amount, no matter who was driving, because you signed it off, or like if you don't report a damage that happens in 2 hours of finding out, you're liable to pay it in full. You know, the business is just like we give you the car. The right car, you bring it back the same way we gave it to you. That's all.
Give you a portion of money.
And then we just give you the deposit back and we're good. But if you don't actually understand what's happening here, you're gonna feel like I just took your more money from your pocket.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
No,
so it's like the general aspect of the business is sound, but the fine print is a bit on the shaky side because it doesn't give leeway to feel more comfortable doing this entire
I don't mean like that. I mean, for instance, like the products that are used, but this is all businesses in general. The products that are used to make cars and stuff, and like there are ways to make it more sound for the environment. It's easier for them on the environment itself, but because we want to save money and we want to do this, you do it the cheaper way. And as a result, even though your product is great and stuff, the earth is suffering. I mean, things like that.
Business won't be able to run without that. You know,
for something to be born, something has to die.
Yeah, something has to give at one point.
Okay, there's this company that I saw, for instance, there's this company where the
I feel like you're leaning very closely to World Health or society.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it also affects us as humans because billionaire will be like, no, we're gonna dump all of this toxins into here because it's cheaper, and then the children around are dying because they have cancer, they have this and this because they're drinking the water. That's what I mean.
But here's the thing,
To
though.
be fair, though, isn't that how Ebola came around? Or so I'm not sure if it's Ebola,
but here's the thing,
that's
though.
how some disease came through. So to a certain
also
extent,
turn-
and she has a
CEO
point.
will turn a blind eye. They'll be
But
like,
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
But
I may sound like I'm a bit
The guy
insensitive.
was in Bahamas. Oh shit. And then somebody TikTok. You're a billionaire, but you're not fucking fixing the country. You're a fucking asshole. Yo, bro.
Yo,
come
bro.
on. Relaxed. Yo,
Like,
bro.
but the thing is this, though. Yes, it's bad that we're gonna create like diseases, like dump this thing over there, like what you just said now, it's gonna create diseases.
Not much of your billions are just in assets.
Exactly, and you're
Like, bro doesn't even have actual billions.
I only got $10,000
the
in my bank
concept of
account.
money itself is
Yeah,
not-
well,
but anyway.
but like-
continue.
We're all gonna die anyway.
Hi, Bo.
But that doesn't mean I have to suffer if I get.
We're gonna die
But
anyway.
actually, like people who say that, I feel like they think a billionaire can just go to a bank and be like,
I want
want
10 billion.
I want
Or
I want to take just a portion of my money, just 2 billion. Can you just? It's not just money in the bank; it's money in assets.
That has to be liquidated.
It has to be liquidated. You get it?
But I understand that. That wasn't my point. My point
Yeah,
was the
go
ethics
liquidate
behind
10% of your business right now.
Come on.
Come on, you.
they're gonna die anyway.
No, but
the best thing I can do is this.
No,
the best thing
I-
can do is pay for your bills.
No,
The best thing I can do is pay for your hospital
no.
bills.
Hear me
I
out.
know. I said.
Change.
I said like I may sound. I said it first before I said. But I made my statement. I said this at first. It's gonna sound. It's gonna sound very very insensitive, né? And it's gonna sound very wrong. But at the end of the day, you're gonna die anyways.
Can I say something?
Now, if I have to liquidate 10% of my businesses or one of my businesses to clean up or to help to I'm losing money. I'm losing something that's gonna pay me out. I worked so hard to get this.
Can I
And now
counter? Can I
I'm
counter
gonna
with
lose a
this,
bit.
dog?
No, man.
Can
What
I
do
counter-
I can just pay for your hospital bills. That's it.
Look. Can I counter with this,
And
gentlemen?
I'll pay it from my own pocket.
Yeah, but you're not even related to that person,
Bro,
No. Can I counter with this? And I don't believe in.
There's 800 fucking
800 people
in the fucking hospital right now.
right now.
Bro, I don't believe in Bangabana Sizofa song anyway, right?
And just so that one person will be like, okay, you're a good guy.
You're a good guy.
No.
Just so you can say I'm a good guy.
It's not
I've been a
about,
good
bro,
guy.
it's not about that. Mamela, it's like something like
What
this.
if your business is health insurance and you pay out every single time?
Listen,
You help people.
No, but
Now
then
you're
listen to
gonna
this,
go to
and
Louis
if you're gonna look at it
I'm
from
about
our
to get
perspective,
into
and
that. I'm
if you're
about
gonna
to
look at
get
it from
into
our
that.
perspective into the sense that Bangabana, what's the point? We're all gonna die anyway. It doesn't end with you.
That means you don't
There's
value
also
a human life.
there's also gonna be what you call next generations and generations to come. What are you leaving behind for them?
Thank you. How
What-
much do you value a human
Yeah, but-
life?
What's with the over glorification of like,
Yeah.
legacy?
Huh?
Because I live this life though.
I
It's
know.
not, Mamela,
No, but like,
legacy is inevitable whether you like it or not.
Thank you.
Oh, so who will it matter to?
Huh?
The other people, not me, right?
Yeah, but then
But you need
you have
to
a
be
responsibility.
thoughtful as
No.
Then you
There is no such. I know. I don't have a responsibility.
Your
to leave-
responsibility as a human, Nana, is
No.
for you.
Who set that responsibility as a
No.
human that I should leave a legacy?
No, you're not leaving a
Legacy,
legacy,
just
but
leave it
something
and live
behind
on
for the
legacy.
next
Who?
person.
What if I
For your
generally?
children.
What if I
No,
generally?
no, children aside.
What if I have no interest
Oh
in
my
that?
God.
What if I have no interest?
That's on you.
Oh
That
my
means you
God.
as a person don't
It means you're a shitty person.
I'm a
No,
shitty person.
thank you.
Because
No.
how do you how do you
You
not
don't
take care of us?
value human
I'm not talking about money, right? I'm not talking about assets and
Just
that.
the
But if you don't
itself.
take care of long Shaba,
Thank
how's
you.
the next person going to eat?
Bro, like
They must
okay,
find their
I'm
way.
just saying. I'm just
Find their own way.
I'm
No
just
one paved it for me.
like
Oh my
no,
God, that's
no,
not
no,
the
no,
point.
no.
I feel like I feel like you guys are
I
on
have-
like this
no,
tip way.
bro.
No, you guys have a responsibility to be a good person and
Bro,
like
I'm
all
not
the time.
saying
Like,
that.
just be like preserve the earth, bro. Like, bro, I'm literally fucking stuck in traffic right now. My boss is about to fucking fire me. Go tell him to fucking calm down. But get
I'm not
right
talking
now.
about
I don't care. I'm trying to make sure that
Can I
my
say
family
something?
good and I'm good.
Can I say something? But this
Mama.
wasn't about you. This was about who the CEO, who is the
The
one
people that are in
taking the
control
guidelines.
of the
people
world,
that
not
are in
you.
control, not you.
You're being
It's his
controlled.
fault
Let me
that
ask you
he's doing
something.
that.
Let me ask you something, man.
Wait, what? Say that again. Very calm.
Look,
Point,
this
their
is-
point
this-
is on the CEO, not you.
Not
Thank
you.
Huh?
When
The
you are
point is the CEO.
you're the foot
There's
soldier in
social,
there.
Okay.
social responsibility.
Now
Thank
the
you.
Yeah, especially I was saying it in the point of the CEO. Since you are like, I've worked so hard
Kalo.
and I've been through so much shit, and then you expect me, a person just based on reality work, done half of the shit that I do, and tell me I need your approval to be a good person, and that's what should matter to you.
That's where you're missing it.
Okay.
Yabo.
Let me ask
What
you
we're
something.
saying is sorry, though. What we're saying is
Social
this, right?
responsibility.
Thank you.
Is that what you call this? Let's say Spider-Man, bro. What you call this?
Great power comes great responsibility.
Responsibility.
No.
Yeah,
What the fuck? We're
To
not
who-
living in
to-
Spider-Man. This is
No,
real life.
this is not just a
Real life.
Spider-Man
But it's
thing. This is
something
a
that
real
can be
life
applied in
quote.
real
Yeah,
life.
but to whom much is given, more is required.
Thank you.
What?
To whom much is given, more is required.
To whom that was what?
Now, I don't know how the saying goes.
What? What are you even saying?
What am I saying is correctly? To whom much is given, more is required.
If you're given a lot, you also
have
people
the
that need a lot.
responsibility.
You guys should stop talking at the same time because you guys are making this very hard.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Essentially, if he gets superpowers, he's saving the world. He gets superpowers, he's becoming a villain.
Yes.
Exactly.
No.
No, exactly.
Because
You're
be
right.
like this,
You're
if
right.
I get superpowers, I'm gonna say.
Oh, you might be right.
Thank you. But you know what?
Or you become Batman.
What?
You become a vigilante.
No.
No, dog. That's not what you're saying.
This is his thing.
All
He's like,
I'm saying,
I
Ona,
choose
what I was
my
trying.
one
Yeah.
person over 1,000. Like if I had to choose my Pookie or the rest of the people, I'm choosing my wife.
I mean,
the rest
come
of
on,
y'all can.
dog.
But
have.
if
It's
you
my
if,
wife.
if you're truly realistic, you're a realistic person. You cannot become a superhero and then think it's gonna be lovey daisies at that point. I feel like superheroes.
But then again,
Like bro, like this stress is so I a public figure. Yeah, but
Because I was about
it's just fucking insane.
I was about to say this to Mangane. Imagine now we're doing GLC. GLC pops up the way we wanted to. pop
yeah,
up.
it's not. We are
Yeah.
doing Chelsea. You can't imagine.
Like no man, like I'm just saying, like it pops up the way we wanted to pop up.
When it does, pop
yeah,
up.
well, yeah, well,
Uh-huh.
the way we wanted to pop off,
Manifest.
yeah, bro. We get that money, we get like everything, we say shit on this thing, eh? And then all of a sudden people start viewing GLC in a different way than we initiated.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And then that causes a lot of problems in the world. But this podcast, yabo,
It's problematic.
is problematic because
Yeah.
people view this and this and this and this and this. Does that mean we have to stop doing GLC?
But that's
Ja-
not the same thing.
It's
No,
not the
listen,
same
listen,
thing.
no,
It's
no, no,
not the
we
same
own
thing.
GLC. We
Well,
own.
no,
Listen,
well,
listen.
yeah.
Let me finish. We own GLC. You and I, 50-50. We own GLC. Yeah? Now, let's say now everybody, if people take it in the wrong context, or maybe like in it, more or less like something that happened with Andrew Tate, more or
Yeah.
less.
I feel like
It's not the same thing.
It's not the
Okay,
same
you
thing.
guys need to really
No,
make your
man.
point so valid.
Yeah.
I feel like
Can
at
I
this
try to
point,
make that point valid now?
make this point like
Now,
make this
basically,
point.
what me and Ilan are saying, right, is not that you guys and have the responsibility to pay people off, and but the responsibility of companies and is that to make sure, Guti, where you're planting, and you also what you call this, make the soil plantable for the next person to come plant by. If I have
Don't ruin it for the next person.
don't ruin it
If
for
you
the-
cut
so
it
trying to
down
cut the
for
bill of
paper,
land and
plant new trees.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
let
what
me-
I'm saying.
Let's say insurance company. I don't pay people off, but like now people are gonna think that insurances are fucked up, and I just basically made the soil bad.
It's not the same thing. You're not listening.
you're not
I
listening.
feel like what they're saying is this. Now, I feel like what they're saying
We're
is
not,
that.
this is not even financial.
Thank
What-
you.
what-
We're talking
What
about-
are you talking
Then
about?
what are you
bro?
talking about,
Did you
right?
hear
We
Elan
were
when she
talking about
started?
CEOs here.
Did you hear Elan when she
And then, you,
started?
and then you mentioned the economy.
Just
You
saying,
guys aren't listening.
don't
to
ruin
me.
it for the if you're gonna do
If
something.
you're a
Don't ruin it for the
CEO,
next
thank
person.
you. If you're a
Yeah.
CEO, listen.
No, but then what I was saying makes sense.
No,
Huh?
you're not.
And then no, but like listen,
Nice.
like Kalulanda, just this part, like now we own.
How
like,
about you explain?
we own? Yeah, we own GLC.
How about you
GLC
explain
is
it?
ours, and then it's where we
Because
want
I
it to be.
hear what
Yeah,
you're
but
saying.
it's where we want it to be. Yeah, but it's where it will be. Yeah, but and then you go, and then people are like,
this
this place. Yeah, people
Yeah.
are like, no man,
That's what.
this podcast is very controversial. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
So
You guys have to change business ethics. now.
we have to
No.
change business ethics.
Oh,
And
but you're an asshole to a lot of people now.
or
Same thing.
oh, listen.
Yeah.
We stop doing, and then they say like because of this podcast, we are no longer allowing people to do podcasts.
Okay.
Are we supposed to stop?
No, we're not.
You see, with
Okay.
podcasting,
Thank
you're
you.
not, you're not
sorry.
hurting anyone.
Wait, sorry, yeah?
Technically, you're not really hurting anyone.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It-
Oh no, you can
You
hurt
can.
people by words.
No, Mamela, there's a difference
Max,
between.
people
There's a
get
difference.
offended.
No,
People
Chance,
get
look,
offended.
Chance, look. There's a difference. There's a difference between taking of people socially and taking care of the environment.
Thank you.
Two different things.
We talk about the environment now. We talk about CEO
The
companies.
Oh
environment-
my God.
Can I say
Where
something?
are we here?
Can I say something?
Like I said,
Can
please
I-
explain,
Can
Brian.
I re-explain
Ryan,
my
explain
statement?
it
Can
yourself.
I-
yourself.
Before he explains, can I say my statement?
Let's listen to Elan.
I said that you as a CEO, you're starting a company, but the company is polluting the earth, and in turn, it is harming the people around
That's what
them.
she said.
That is what I'm saying.
That's the-
You as a CEO, turning a blind eye to that
Is
you
the
have blood
unethical
in your hands.
part.
Yes.
That's
And
what
then-
she started.
That's what I started with. You've got blood.
So
in
she
your
take
hands.
them to court.
And then I
No.
responded by saying this.
Wait.
I think
you
I
want,
heard,
you want me to go report it?
I heard that statement
No.
and I
Like,
responded
because
by this.
what do you think my company is gonna do? Go help the people around? They're gonna keep on.
I
They're gonna
respond-
keep on doing what they're doing. I'm just
No,
basically
You're
getting
in
my.
control
you're
of
the
it.
one in
You're
control of the
control
company
it. You're in
that's
control of
doing
the company.
that.
You can stop it.
No,
okay, so
That's what your
I
laws
was
against
eat.
specific things, though.
But you have so
Mamela,
much
Elan
money.
said ukuthi bangabana there are ethical ways
No,
of doing it,
there's-
and
Thank you.
but people want to go the cheaper route, and the
Thank
cheaper
you.
route is just destructive to the environment.
That's not
And
business practical if they're gonna go like the most expensive route.
If
It's
you
not
can
business
do-
practical. How's the
No.
business gonna
The
run?
business is
It's
gonna
the
lose
same-
money.
Can I tell you something? It's the same thing.
You
with
want them to close down.
It's the same thing with no. It's
You
the
guys
same
are not
thing.
serious.
Can I say something?
What's wrong with you two?
Can I say something? Can I say something? It's the same thing with quality over quantity. You can make a really shitty product and make a lot of it, right? but you can sell it at a price and you'll get money. But if you make something with good materials, like really good materials, it's going to be more expensive, but it's going to last longer. It's the same concept. Even though it's more expensive to make.
It's like
But there's more to that because like, depends on the clientele. honestly,
no, typical example, Louis and Shein.
Danko.
What?
Louis and Shein products.
Louis and Shein.
Louis
Louis
Vuitton.
Vuitton
Louis
and Shein products.
Okay, what about it?
Okay.
You check. Louis is expensive. It's not accessible to everyone, innit?
Yeah, because it has
Because
its
of
own
the price
target
tag.
market.
It has its own target market.
Yeah,
innit?
yes, it has a clientele. Yeah.
It has a clientele.
Clientele, yeah, what you
Yeah.
call this, like people that don't mind paying. They're getting their products, what you call this, for an expensive price to make their products, right?
Sure.
So, no way, they're not actually shitting on anyone. Okay, no, they are. But, okay, that was a bad example.
Really
Shut up, bro! Shut up! Yeah, you guys are
Ferrari!
You guys are not winning this.
My
No,
point
no.
is like, you know, there's a government that puts laws in places that
No,
businesses
Can I
have
tell
to
you
run
something?
at a
Can I tell
specific
you
way.
something? Who
You
runs-
want them to use expensive material
can I tell you
that
something?
costs labor working,
Ah, yeah.
that's
Can I-
more
can I tell
dangerous
you
and more
something?
expensive.
The fact that you think that, like, you know what's funny? The government is just like, I feel like they're puppets. The people that are running the show are the
People with
billionaires.
money.
The people with money. The governments are just there to make it seem like everything is okay.
the government
The
doesn't run the
government
country.
does fuck all.
Look,
Okay, you know,
we all know that. You know?
Exactly. Hence why
We all know that. We all know that.
at the end of the day, we just
At the end of the
right now
day-
we were just going over, conspiracy
Yeah,
Look,
theories.
but
guys,
at the end of the day,
okay.
It is a conspiracy
No, no,
theory.
no,
okay,
Unless you can prove it.
No, I don't want
look,
to
guys,
sorry,
yeah.
sorry. I
Unless
don't
you
want to
have
lie to y'all. I don't want to lie to y'all. If ever like I started a business outside of GLC, and then it just so happens that like Yabona, it's not treating the earth good. Bro, I'm not looking down on it.
You are shitty,
No, because listen, no, hear me out. Number one. Now, my goals, my main goals were pay my mom's debts, right?
Not that I don't have a back,
Yeah, well,
but I'm shifting.
listen.
Like in real time, I'm like, shit,
Bro.
this is better than oh goddamn, that kid is turning into
Listen.
a frog on his left side.
Listen, man.
Bro.
My main goal when I started this company, I started this company with the goals of I'm paying all of my mom's debts.
Hey, no,
I'm taking my mom out the hood.
And you started
I'm
with
buying my
nothing,
mom
bro.
multiple houses. I'm
I'm-
buying my mom
I'm getting my
multiple
kids
cars.
fucking, yeah.
My kid is going to expensive schools. My sister's gonna be taken care of. Her and her husband, they're gonna have a good. They're gonna run their own company. They're gonna do their own thing.
Bro.
Now, me, you telling me that this kid is turning into a frog? Is that turbulent? Like for me,
Nah, people.
no, like that thing.
Why is he swimming in fucking rivers? That's not believable.
Why are you swimming in rivers in the front?
No, they're drinking polluted water.
John, there's a sign there.
Yeah.
Do not swim in here.
Don't swim.
Come on, Queen.
Listen. If I find out that a kid,
There's a
maybe
sign.
if
I wrote that sign.
and maybe there's like one or two
I know
kids
it's
that I
sick.
see that okay maybe they are sick, because of something that happened that was caused by
Will you try
my
and change
company.
it though?
I would at least like give their family like a portion, like maybe
Compensation.
150k or 100k nyana.
Yeah, 100K nyana.
just for the two families,
Just to
and then
shut
I would
them
look
up.
just to shut them up.
And then you telling me the whole village comes, hey, we're all affected.
My thing is, you know
I'm
what's
looking
funny?
inside.
You know what's funny with this specific thing? Should they take you to court? It's time.
They're not gonna win.
They're not gonna win.
Suit.
I'm a
They're not gonna
multi-million fucking dollar company.
But should
They're not gonna win. The thing is, they're not gonna win.
You're Caesar in a court. Chinatown.
Aye.
Bro, I'm gonna bring.
Y'all are shitty people.
The thing is,
don't empathy.
of course, I'm gonna
Don't
bring
empathy,
Ellen
shitty
Vandenberg.
people.
When was this Mbalisi wakulele?
And then to top it off is called they're evil and
The
then
guy yathethelela
He said, oh, we don't
yathethelela uhita enoxesha upasa
now
And then
Ella, to prove that he's evil, they're gonna bring a good lawyer, but they're not just gonna stop there. They're gonna bring assassins to threaten you.
No, I'll probably fucking counter sue them motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll count
like
those
it's
things. Make sure they work. They can count.
Yeah. But nigga, about this so they can shut up.
So they can pay me back.
They can pay me back. And then don't worry, I'll give them life insurance, I'll pay them a good salary.
So my nigga America ate this time.
Yeah.
Wow.
No man, like you know what? I'm sick and tired of actually going into the world with we really, as a people, we really need to stop being sensitive and be realistic. Because these things happen, bro. Each and every can I just
in real
this
time?
whole thing?
Yeah.
In real time, each and every one of us wants to.
Life is
So we
hard.
a dog eat dog world, you saying?
Huh?
It's a dog. It is. That's what it is. That's what the world is like. It's a dog. It's a dog eats dog.
It's the same thing.
And
with
that's
the
real life.
mentality.
Yeah.
It's the mentality of literally, let's use this. Even though you're removing one paper is not going to make a difference, it's still a difference. It's like that ant and the cockroaches. Just because you're doing one small thing, at least like if we all start doing small things to help each other, eventually it could get better.
Hey, mama.
If we all consider each other.
You know how many people are in this world, and you think we can convince every one of them?
Obviously not.
Hey, mama.
Oh, so like, Macbeth right there up in Walmart and then be fucked up in the rest of PE.
I'm 100% with you on that, but in order to benefit myself, and I'm standing on this side.
Greed and selfishness.
Hey man, it's life.
Call me selfish,
but like to actually
I've fulfilled my goals.
to actually
Not optimistic.
to actually go on what he said.
Real life is not like that, bro.
To actually go on what
It's a dog eats dog world.
To actually go on what he said, go to there are many people on earth, and you think you're gonna change. My uncle once said one thing to me when we were talking about dream chasing and everything, and then he said, "In this life, Bozana, they'll never try to change the world. You got here, it was like this. You're gonna leave, and it's gonna be like this."
Like for example.
Like, whoa!
And
You have to find a way to
Let me not talk about other businesses that I will forever venture in. Let me talk about GLC. If someone had to ask me, bro, like,
Facts.
if like for example, all of the podcasts, that are look, if someone said to me, yo, if someone came to the both of us and was like, yo, I'm gonna sponsor you guys with. I'm gonna give each year GLC receives like 5 million. The both of you will receive 2 million each year, and your signing bonus is 15 million. Yeah, about 5 million for GLC, 5 million for you, 5 million for me. But you always have to talk trash about all the other podcasts.
Hey man.
You know what? Man?
Okay.
You know what?
Wait. Let me give them an analogy.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh,
Someone comes to you, Aya or Manga, says, here's 50 million.
50.
Here's 50
50.
million.
Even dead.
Is it
Hey.
Here's 50
Dollars or
million.
rands?
Huh?
Dollars or rands?
Let's say rands. Let's say
okay.
here's 50 million rands.
But just for clarity's sake, if it was dollars, I don't fucking care what the person is.
Saying $50 million, I don't care what the person
Yeah, people.
GLC, you guys have been pushing GLC for say 5 years. You've done it decently, I guess.
Our name is out there.
Yeah, it's out there.
Yeah.
And then there's so much potential that you guys can go even further.
There's still growth.
Yeah.
Someone says yes, 50 million, leave GLC
I'm
and
pretty
come
happy kind of that.
and let's go somewhere else.
Nah.
50 million.
Nah.
We've actually had a discussion about
Actually had a discussion.
Someone comes to you and says, "Aya, leave GLC.
Nah, dog.
Let's go overseas.
Dog, I'm not
I can
gonna-
make you bigger."
It would make us think.
It would make us think.
It would make
I'm not
us
gonna
sit
lie
down,
to you.
dog.
I would really have. It would take me like a week
What?
to
Honestly
actually come to a
speaking,
final decision.
If you directed that to me, and like when it comes to like what I love doing, like 3D art and stuff like that, someone offered me 50 million rands, I would never take it. I would never take it because I feel like I could do way more right now with this with all that.
Because also.
But if you're talking about $50 million,
You know what I was gonna say?
you must be out of your.
You know what I was gonna say?
That is not just.
Nah, but
fucking life-changing money.
Ryan, get this, right? Uguti, if that guy wants GLC for 50 million, that guy sees good GLC will make more.
No, he doesn't want GLC. He wants Aya.
He wants Aya. What's you, dog?
Do you see him thinking about it?
You see,
No, but I did say. I think about it. I did say in the beginning that I would think about it. Like it would really have to take me a week.
I leave Chelsea. Chelsea's very profitable.
I don't think you stay. Because part of me, even if I was in this one, I would not stay.
Okay, $50 million.
My man, is Chelsea
go
profitable?
overseas.
You know you can buy.
Is Chelsea been profitable, no?
It's growing, but it's not like.
It's not McG.
Yeah, it's not McG.
It's Tato Rampedi.
Yo.
Probably just lower or something.
10 million, dude.
Let's say you have
you
15,000 subscribers.
15,000.
15,000
15K.
subscribers.
Someone says
And your average views are like 50K, 70K.
50K.
Yeah,
before you
And
even
then
say
someone
anything,
says yes,
before you say anything, and
rands or dollars.
before you say anything, Tad 15 million, dog. So call the boys chat.
No, he's taking me and he's going
And you have to work like
Yo, hi, Jam.
like you have to.
Yeah.
And
But then, how does 15 million sound when I am out?
I'll sell you my shares.
no, not only.
I would literally give him 15 million bucks in my
Hidden
hand.
Jam, in a dog.
Yeah. I take it, dog. Be like, because that's my boy. If he's getting a bigger deal, man.
I knew
No,
you.
hold on, listen.
Okay. This guy says you have to leave GLC, you have to talk shit about it or talk shit about manga online.
Yes.
15 million bucks, and you care about what they say online?
Out of my 50 million, out of my 50 million bucks, I'll give you 15, bro.
Baby.
All I have to do is talk shit about you. But when we are else how we are.
We know.
Okay, listen.
No, like in this instant, it's gonna be shitty, but I'm not gonna mind it this time.
Jam, because you're 15 million
No,
bucks.
ask yourself, why isn't your own brother giving you 25?
Look.
No, because
No, man, it's his deal.
This is a courtesy.
No, hear me out. It's his
No,
deal,
no,
right?
it's his deal.
Yeah, it's a courtesy.
It's his deal, right? He got a bigger deal. He obviously shine brighter than me on GLC. I'm proud of my boy.
Yeah.
Right? That's big love,
Valid.
right?
I want to give you 15
Now,
million.
my boy passes me 15 and he goes like, "Donna, but man, kak." Zoti boy, if they paying you that much,
And you just gave me 15 million that I probably wasn't gonna make in the next. Probably my entire life.
Can I tell you
Entire
something?
life is
You
a
know,
stretch.
I don't know how life can be.
5, 6 years.
do you know the effects?
I don't-
that's
wait.
gonna have- Hold on. Do you know the effects that's going to have on you? You're not going to be able to start your own podcast. What are you going to
Yes,
be
you
able
can.
to do? It's going to bring his credibility.
No, I still can start my own podcast,
You can.
And you
but
can
mostly
still
it'll be
push
like
it about
a rival thing between
Yeah.
me and him.
Yeah, you guys can make money off
They
that.
can make a lot of
It'll be like Laweka Casper and AK beef because let's face facts, AK and Casper weren't gonna be as big as they were if they didn't beef. Yeah, but
Y'all can make.
Aries and STC had like an opportunity to benefit from beef, but Bafunu were cool. In life, I'm not cool, dog. Huh?
Yeah.
Dude, don't you think Casper feared AK? Man, nigga got slapped and he turned religious. No, 10 years that shit. Man wasn't religious at that time.
Who was left? Casper.
Casper got slapped by AK and he was like, give the man the other cheek.
My thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's another chat. I feel like was just another thing. But I feel like with SEC and Aries,
Boy, you got
Ah,
me.
boy,
I feel like Aries is like, I don't fucking give a shit. And Nancy's like, nah. Yeah.
But yeah, so beef in a way, I don't know what you call this. There's this thing that I say, what you call this? Publicity. There's no such thing as bad publicity. Yeah.
Any publicity is good publicity.
But
Yo.
either way, fair too.
So-
You're 50. You know how many fucking GLEs you can fucking buy with a
Can
fucking
I-
15 million?
Can I just
You know how
stop
big
this
of a
now?
house you can get of a 15 fucking million? You can live in fucking Summerstrand, the biggest one.
I'm not planning to
Okay.
beef. That's not the point.
But I'm just saying that
Yeah.
he put
Yeah.
you on other terms of levels now.
And then I can also what you call is do my own shit and then talk shit about
you
him.
can start a business and not be on a podcast. You can start
You
fine.
check. There's so much benefits to this.
So were you guys doing the podcast for the love or for the money?
We're doing it for the love, but Satana came between us.
Which is good.
Essentially,
No, it's not even that.
Imali,
Point Genie.
Can I-
God bless them.
No.
Yeah,
God put money on the table.
Can I
Touch on my boys.
So
Say
all this
something
struggle
and-
grinding is kind of.
And now it's gonna be for the love. At the end of the day, it takes time to be on a podcast, and you have to pay your bills at some
At
point.
the end, yeah,
So-
love doesn't feed our stuff.
So that what I'm saying is that they have money now. They can start business on the side and actually love podcasts and do it on their free time.
Yeah.
That's love.
Okay.
And then also get this. If you're like what you call us, so honored to go to Bangaba, we should be partners. We can start a separate company. Then
Literally.
then 6 years down the line of him talking shit, Babano available to hey bro.
Yeah,
Can
friends
you-
again.
Can you that multi-million what you call this multi-million-dollar, multi-million
guys
rand company is
wanna
owned by
block
them.
By them.
There's so much benefits.
Okay, but like it was a better. Okay, one of the.
You guys are trying to disgrace.
No.
Yeah.
You guys are trying to.
Hey,
You guys are
hey,
trying to
hey,
pin.
hey, yo, hey,
Can
hey,
I
hold
say
up,
something?
wait.
Hold on, let me say
Guys,
something.
it's not. We've been speaking for like 1 hour and something. All I'm gonna say is for this one, episode 2. Thank you, you guys. Right, whatever you think on the comments about the conversation about ethics and non-ethical what's. I still have questions that I want to ask these gents.
Okay, that's easy.
Yeah.
You check. Okay,
We're gonna sum them down because time is not on our side.
You check. So it's only like 5 questions per person. Yeah,
Okay.
That's long.
Yay.
3.
Okay.
So what you call this? Starting with you. Now, if you found yourself in a position where you're infertile, what would be your next move?
Is it like they infertile that I can't produce kids, or they can't take any?
You can't.
They're not working. They don't want to swim.
Like it ends here.
I would.
I'm drowning.
You know what's crazy? I would. Hopefully, my brother has kids, so I can be like, I can take care of them and be like, feel like a father.
Wouldn't you want to adopt?
No.
I will.
Nah, dog. I have an issue with adopting.
Um,
Okay, no, let's not get into that.
for me,
You want to put that on
man,
the internet so that.
I have an issue with adopting.
Come on,
for me, it's
Put that on, put that on.
I've actually thought about it before, there, and it is what it is, man. There's nothing that I can do that will change that. Yes, it's gonna be sad at the fact that I can't produce kids, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, and this is how it's supposed to be, I guess. So yeah, man, it is what it is, and I don't have brothers, so I don't know.
You're good.
I'm good.
What about you?
For me, I'd probably like go to the army or so.
To do what?
Try to dip?
Huh? Yeah.
You.
I don't know, man. Like, for me, procreating is like one thing that I really want to do. It's
Yeah,
like
same.
it's in my bucket list. Like, achieve all of your goals, get married, have a kid that you can actually impart wisdom upon, and then after that, have grandkids and then watch life, like watch the sunset with your lady, with her saggy tits, grey hair,
Next
on her
question.
soggy lips.
It's around.
Yeah, next fucking question.
You know, so it'd be vibes like that. Wait, what was the next question again? I wrote this down.
In. Ah.
Yeah, I've got ADHD, Jens. Do you have a question on your phone?
Not on my phone, but like, okay. My question is, when a calendar, if you weren't doing what you are doing right now, what would you be doing?
I wasn't doing. I'd probably work with my dad.
Nah.
Yeah, because that nigga getting paid great enough to just be living. So might as well live a very luxurious life for myself,
Yeah.
just working with my dad and stuff like that. Because that's so. It's so easy. Like, it's easy. Like, if you don't have no plan, you're cooked, and your parents like actually work at a good place, and they've been working for 15 years plus, they can talk to the HR and be like, okay, I got my kid's qualifications, I want to put him in here. So he can then figure out what he wants to do with his life, but he's gonna work at the end of the day regardless. And I'm not gonna leave it to chance or fate to try to make it work.
Got you.
Cause I can imagine like be like, your kid's an asshole, he doesn't work, he's just whatever. While you're getting paid from work as well, and you've been working for 15 years, and why don't you try to get him a position there?
Yeah.
Mangi?
For me, dog, does it have to be like a financial thing?
It has to be
It has
financial.
to be financial. It's life.
Yeah.
Literally.
Or let's say if you could make money from what you would want to do, what would it be?
Never mind GLC.
Never mind GLC. Probably be like an archaeologist or historian, man.
What?
Archaeologist.
Oh, it's archaeologist. Okay.
I'd probably be doing law.
Yeah.
No, for me, archaeology, dog, there's something about history and rocks. I don't know.
I'd
what
want
it is,
to be
dog.
in like I want to do astrology or like astrophysics or something like that about the planets.
Yeah.
You know, and all that kind of stuff, and like light speed, you know, and all that kind of stuff, and just like moving slow or something like that, or like just all that science geeky shit. That shit is kind of fire. Not gonna cap like that interstellar shit is fucking insane.
It's fine.
Like bro, like the Martian Man.
Yeah.
Bro, it's just like.
Say less. Mangi, you have the last one.
Nah, dog, I don't remember it for real.
You don't remember
I
it?
don't remember, like, we're right now trying to check the question, dog.
Okay, let me just come up with the last one then. So, doing what you're doing now, like from here on, what's the next move?
The next move for me is try to be, the break that I've had with Instagram and social media is because I was trying to find myself, the real me that I'm trying to let the world see. So I'm gonna be more authentic by actually doing what I love and acquiring the skill that's perfect, so I can show more of it. And actually live the life that I want to live, and people liking that.
For who you really are.
Who I actually am.
Instead of what they want you to portray.
Instead of that, because that will put you in some rabbit holes.
No.
Trust me.
Mangi?
For me, dog, I first want to graduate. And just to make the home proud, Like tell my mom we're going to cake it, guys. And then after that, gent, I just want to be free, man. Like, practice me. I feel like I didn't get the chance to actually practice me, so just practice me, man, and just keep on living.
Before we close it, I just want to say that now, honestly, the next thing for me now is probably like get my studies, get GLC up, because this is actually like my baby, and I want to take care of it, and I want it to go as high as it possibly can.
Bro.
So, yeah, man, that's my next move. Get my studies and get GLC going as far as it can. But yeah, that's about it. So guys, that is the end of today's episode.
This is the longest episode we've ever
This is
done.
the longest episode we've ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
I
it's
think
like-
it means we split into 3 parts, not 2.
Yeah, this is the longest episode we've
It's
ever had.
This is like what you call this, 1 hour and like
2 parts.
Yeah,
2 parts is
no?
good,
2
yeah.
hours.
2 hours.
3 parts. That's it.
This is the longest episode we've ever had.
Yeah.
So,
Catch you next time, guys. Shout
shout
out to
out to-
Kaloum.
Shout out to Kaloum for pulling through to the pod.
Means a
Appreciate
lot.
it, my guy. Appreciate
Thank
it, man.
you.
Salute, guys.